You ever been super excited about something, but at the same time not want to do it? That's today. Trailer on the back. We're heading about 2 hours up the road, and we are going to try and get a tractor today. I say try because the tractor we're going to get hasn't run in 3-4 years, and right now it's 1 degree out, so it's going to be a fun day. Hang on for the ride. So I'm going to throw some Pandora red dirt on here, get to where we're going, and we'll see you there. Trailer on Whaletail on the back. It's a new trailer, and I haven't driven it much. We're getting ready to pull into the driveway up here. It's a little tight. It's got a post on both sides, so it might be a little interesting. And I forget to mention that there's about a foot of snow on the ground up here, so it's going to be fun. Here we go. Actually a lot better than I thought it was going to go. Probably going to be a little interesting getting around in here today, but what's life without an adventure? So it's pretty morning out. I don't know if you can see that. Right about there. That's just a reminder to always listen to your mother when she says, "That's a dumb idea, don't do that." Here is the old beauty queen. She's a little worse for wear and a little bit rougher than what I remember, but as they say, it sure beats walking. Somebody was smart enough to park it under this tree, kept all the snow off, but it makes it a little hard to get around. I'm not complaining. So we got that is going to be a thing to get fixed if we get it running. That's the first step. I just made my first attempt at starting it and failed miserably. Tried cranking it up and got pretty much nothing out of the starter. Had the charger on the battery for about an hour. It's a new battery, so it's inside warming up, charging more. Try again. I'm thinking maybe we got a problem with the starter. It's beyond the problem with the starter. It does have a couple other issues. This tractor's been in the family for a while, and it got replaced by a newer tractor, but it's got a couple other issues we're gonna have to deal with if we get it running. She ain't no beauty, but we'll see what happens. My battery's charging. I'm going to pull this carb off, clean it out really good. Don't know if I'll even make it that far to have that cause an issue, but we're up here. Great thing about these old tractors is that with a screwdriver, a couple wrenches, an adjustable wrench, you can do a lot to them, but you might not be able to make it start. I'm just getting ready to pull this carburetor apart, see how bad it is. Only took a minute to get it off. I don't have a gasket set for this thing, but if we get that far, we'll rebuild it the right way. Right now I'm just trying to get it cleaned out. So if you're ever working on stuff out in the field, you don't want to be laying on the ground. Get you a trailer. It's the cheapest workbench you'll ever buy. All right, look at that. Gasket's not even stuck all the way. Juicy. It's pretty nasty. Had old gas in it for 2-3 years. It's been sitting. So get it cleaned up and put it back on with the battery charge. See where we're at. This is the float, and it controls the amount of gas coming into the bowl of the carburetor. And right above that little spring where the float moves is the valve, and you can see it's not moving with the float. So we got problems there too. I got it all cleaned up, all the little mixture screws, needle valves, everything sprayed all through the passages in the carb. We'll go thaw my hands back out and put it back on that tractor over there, and we will probably not have a running tractor. Just stuck the battery back in it. Charger says it's good to go. Let's give it a whirl. So I'm pretty sure we gotta start the problem. I put a wrench out on the crank pulley. I know it's not locked up. So good times. Decided we're done for the day on that project. I'll fill you in a little bit more on it on the way home. But right now we gotta go about half a mile or so out that way to turn the land yacht around and then come back. So doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad, but it does drift out there towards the end of where we need to go. back home, but it was not cooperating, and I was not cooperating with how cold it was. But pretty sure it's got a starter problem. I got it to turn over, but I can turn it faster with the wrench on the crank pulley. So it needs a little more work than what I was remembering it needed. So we're probably going to go a different direction and look for another tractor. But I'm not writing that one completely off. It's not a bad tractor. I think we're still going to call her the Beauty Queen for obvious reasons. We're probably going to go the route of buying something in a little better shape, and that means I'm going to buy something more along the lines of what I want, which for some reason always seems to be more expensive. So maybe in the next video or two we'll get the wife involved in videos and pick up a tractor maybe. I was going to use the end of this video to ask y'all if you like what you're seeing, if it's entertaining, or if you just think I'm a dumb farm boy, but you want to see what I do next, to like and subscribe. But I think I got something a little more effective than that.